in Tennessee. He was heading for Pennsylvania.
Hello, Wisconsin!
Damn, that's coming in hot. What's going on? We're back. We're doing a bit more. We gotta do this paint. Which will be 3 in a row. 3 paints in a row. Calco, what's going on, pal? Calco, I'm sorry to hear about your heat situation. I do hope the heaters carry you through winter till the time where you no longer need them anymore. But damn, that was a terrible update. That's a bad update. So yes, we're painting for Final Fantasy IX, which was one of the more recent games we beat. We're catching up on We're catching up on a lot of paints here. So we nailed the Alien Isolation one. We nailed the Neva one. And I'm hoping to follow suit. This one I'm getting a bit more ambitious. I'm not great with faces or people, as I've seen in the past. So I hope to break that chain. Andrew, what's going on? Andrew, welcome in, and congrats on getting through finals. Congrats on getting a break from school for a bit. I'm sure you're relieved. We had a lot of fun, yes. So I went with Nick, Mel, Tyler, Sarah. We went to a Christmas market. There was candlelight. I got Jess this adorable crochet cat. Found that, so I got that for her. There's a pepperette stand, which I don't know if you guys have markets in the States that are similar to what we have here, but there's always one pepperette stand that just has amazing pepperettes. So I got a honey whiskey pepperette and a boar pepperette, which the boar was pretty good. We got into those. The boar's pretty good. So yeah, it was a good evening. It was a good unexpected evening. It came up quick, but I was like, you know what? I do want to go to that, though. I do want to go to that. The painting can wait till tonight. So I appreciate y'all for waiting for me. It feels good, and all work deadlines are met for the year, so it kind of coasting now. You're in the sweet spot. That's the sweet spot right there. My choices were just replace the bareness. Almost made it through that sentence. We were to just replace the bare necessity of broken parts to get it running, which would cost $4,000, or an entirely new furnace will be up to $8,000. Jesus, so you didn't really get much of an option. Both options were awful. Calco, I'm sorry to hear that, pal. That is wild. I do hope the space heaters do work for you, and it's kind of an out of sight, out of mind thing for the next little bit, because that's kind of terrible. That doesn't sound great to me. I'm not thrilled for you. And usually I am. Usually I'm thrilled for you. 18 days until being off for 2 weeks. Not that I'm counting down or anything. 18's still a little ways to go, though. Like, 18's a little bit of time. 18's impressive. But it'll go by fast. You'll get there. Yes, make sure you're in the Discord, everyone, as always. I believe there are 2 days left to vote on the Christmas bake. There's 2 days left before we find out which the Christmas bake is going to be. Right now, there is a favorite and a leader, but, you know, if enough of you guys get together, you can sway what it is. I have bad toque hair right now as well. One of the first times this season I've been wearing a toque, and my hair is patted down weirdly. I ordered a radiator style space heater, which should be better than my current ones. Yeah, I guess if you, because like, how much would that run? How much would that run you in price? Because that's got to be significantly cheaper, right? Like a couple hundred, as opposed to the $4,000 to $5,000. An insane price to fix that. Like insane, and that's in American dollars. That would be like $6,000 here. That would be nuts. I wouldn't do that either. It was $100 on Amazon. And there was a coupon for a 10%. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I completely see why you went that route. You may end up just buying 2 of those. And be warmer than what that would have fixed anyway. That could have been the thing. All right, I'm going to get started on this so we're not here all night. But I'd love to keep talking to you guys about life as it unfolds before us. I'm going to paint my favorite character from FF9, General Beatrix. So as you can see, like the last one, I've started on the background already. I did this kind of cherry blossom looking background with the sky. Last time on the Neva poster, I did learn that some of the darker colors peek through even when you paint over them. So I've tried painting them white again for those areas that intersect on the new sketch. So I'm hoping that fixes the problem. And, yeah, leads to some more advancement in the painting. But how was everyone else's Thursday? Besides the obvious stuff that we're talking about. Any more fun, any more excitement out there in the world? So I think the hair's got to go last. Probably do the face up here. What are we looking at? Okay, so we're going to have to get a little color in here. Okay. Alright, let's see where we're starting. I'm about to watch One Tree Hill, so that's going to be the remainder of my Thursday. Are you like just starting One Tree Hill? Is it a rewatch? Have you already been going for a little bit? I remember Chad Michael Murray. It was so popular because of that show. I'm actually starting season 9. Okay, so you've been watching it for a while. Yeah, I remember when that show was running and it was fucking Legion. Chad Michael Murray was the hottest thing going for a while because of that. Arrow, what's going on, buddy? Really? Yeah, it was a tough life out there. The last season's 13 episodes. What's after One Tree Hill? Are you going back to the OC after that? Watching it for over a year every Thursday night with a couple friends? Oh, that's kind of fun. That's actually pretty fun to do. Little Discord watch. Had you seen One Tree Hill before you started doing it? Starting the Greek, which I've never seen. I haven't seen the Greek as well, but yes, I have heard that one's pretty good as well. So we're just doing a little paint mixing right now. It has to be a little lighter than this. You hadn't? Do you regret watching it now?
It's been.
I joined them in One Tree Hill streams during season 3, so I had to do some catching up. But it's been a ride.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Been a little Joe Hendry up in here. You got it. Alright, I think that's more skin tone than salmon. hope so. They covered some serious shit for that time. Yeah, I do remember it was kind of like that, like early teens watched it, like the Degrassi crowd kind of graduated to One Tree Hill. Don't regret it at all, but seasons 7 and 8 were pretty rough because 2 of the main characters left after 6, and you can tell there's a huge void. That usually is how it goes. Usually when it gets around the 7 season mark, people don't re-sign because the money's not there. And it's just you just lose it. It's a completely different show at that point. And then, you really find out who the characters that were carrying that fucking thing were. Oh, Chad Michael Murray left? I didn't know he left the show. Honestly, didn't know too much besides that he's in it. I just imagined it's the OC, but with Chad Michael Murray. Apparently married to one of the other actors, but he cheated on her and they got divorced, and it was real awkward on set. Oh, shit. The onstage drama. Who was he married to? Were they famous in any way? Jesus. Sophia Bush. That sounds familiar too. Also, I see someone just subbed. I don't know who it was. It did not pop up for me. I am alerted that the sub goal was reached, although I don't set any sub goals. So somebody subbed, but we have not been informed who. But whoever you are, you have a special place in my heart. Are we talking the Sabrina Carpenter split? I'm devastated. She's taking a break with Barry Keoghan or whatever, right? Is that what I saw today? She was one of the other main characters. She's still around, I'm pretty sure, because Sophia Bush sounds familiar. I know I will see, if I see her face, I will know who she is, because I do know that name. The dude is a fool. A fool, I say. Is it Barry? Did Barry do the split? Is that what happened? Barry cheated on Sabrina with an Instagram. Are you fucking kidding me? This is big news. What an idiot. Another Carpenter who was betrayed as well. Let's wrap. But my man, Jesus Christ. The first Carpenter. Sophia Bush. What have you been in lately? You're in Grey's Anatomy. Sam, This Is Us. Huh. Maybe I only know the name, because I don't recognize in any of these movies who she is. Weird. There it is.
Congratulations, you just got emotes, and Ryan thanks you for the sub. Enjoy channel points, and this song I wrote. Oh, where are the cats? Thanks for support and the sub.
Nicholas, thank you so much for using your Prime sub around here for 6 whole months. I appreciate you, partner. Thank you for being here and supporting me so wholeheartedly. Fuck, marry, kill. Vivi, Kuja, Freya. Ooh, okay, we're gonna marry Vivi, of course, because he's got a heart of gold. Ooh, this one's tough because Kuja's got it going on. Freya's pretty cute too. Freya does kill dragons. Kuja does have the power to end the earth. I know, Arrow. I'm beat on this one. Ooh, you know what? We're gonna fuck Kuja, and we're gonna kill Freya. Freya might be too good for this list, so we're just gonna have to kill her. Get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Barry. I think Sabrina actually wrote a song about him while they were dating, about how he better not fuck up. And even let him I do remember he was in that video, and that's where the rumors started that they were together. I honestly thought they'd broken up before now.
Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
He did fuck up. Like, he royally fucked up. There's no denying that. He is not an attractive man.
So hang your stockings and say your prayers, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Here comes Santa Claus.
So I'm shocked that he was with Sabrina Carpenter. I'm shocked that an Instagram model was also interested. This whole thing is shocking. That's all we'll say. This whole thing doesn't make sense. Brecky Hillis, the Carpenter homewrecker. That's the Instagram model. Brecky Hill was revealed to be the other woman, and then literally that day they broke her. They broke her back? What do you mean they broke her back? Did they Tanya Harding this other woman? This Instagram woman?
Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Yeah, like, is that how they got, like, the Carpenters went after her and were like, this is how we do it. This is how Jesus should have done it. And they broke her back. That's pretty wild.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Getting it on with Cooch is the right call? I think so. I feel like he's a wild rat. It'd be pretty vanilla with Freya. I think Cujo would be kind of a wild ride. So people have been calling her Breaky Hill. Their achy breaky heart. He had all the espresso to drink at home, and this is what he does. The low-hanging fruit. What's going on, buddy? Is there something I can help you with? Do you want the rest of your food? He did want the food. That's what he was here for. Blew her back out twice in one day, summer singing. And that's a quality joke. That's a quality joke. That scene where Joe Pesci walks into the room to be whacked. That was Breaky Hill. In Goodfellas, the Christmas movie.
On the second day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas,
I'm learning so much about Sabrina Carpenter today. So much more. I didn't know this conversation was going to go the Sabrina Carpenter route.
on the 5th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 6 geese a laying, 5 golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5
golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree.
On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5
golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking, 7 swans a swimming,
6 geese a laying,
5
golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking,
7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying,
5
golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me
I sent 11 pipers piping,
10 lords a leaping, 9 ladies dancing,
8 maids a milking,
7 swans a swimming, 6 geese a laying,
5
golden rings,
4 calling birds,
3 French hens,
2 turtle doves
and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 12 drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10
How could it not? It's the biggest news in the world right now. Nothing else crazy has happened in the last 48 hours at all. Nobody's been assassinated. There was no rumors of some guy running around with a gun in New York. None of that's true. It's all been Sabrina Carpenter's heartbreak. And how she's going to write the next great heartbreak album that Taylor Swift hasn't wrote in years. The Carpies are clamoring. Fucking give me some peanuts, baby. Heartbreak or backbreak? Either way, I'm in. It's what the world needs right now. It's what we're all clamoring for. Need a little drama. A little extra drama. Definitely heard "Give Me Some Penis, Baby." And I don't think anyone's going to correct you for that. Guaranteed she saw the hog Saltburn and wanted to smash that banger. Fuck, what was that? What's the song at the end of Saltburn that he dances to when he's naked? Why can't I remember what it is? Is it Heads Will Roll? It's one of those ones, right? Murder on the Dance Floor. There we go. Thank you.
You know you're the mastermind. Run, run, Rudolph.
Murder on the Dance Floor.
Run, run, Rudolph. Santa's gotta make it to town.
Gold, what's happening, pal? Are you dancing around naked right now?
Santa make him
Gold, you're usually miles asleep by now, I think, aren't you? Or maybe I just think it's a lot later in the day. But Gold, I hope you're doing well.
like a merry-go-round. Said Santa to a boy child, what have you been longing for? All I want for Christmas is a rock and roll electric guitar. And then away went Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa wants to make it in town. Santa make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down. Run, run, Rudolph, reeling like a merry-go-round.
I'm in bed. Or yeah, I figured you would be. It's getting to be that time of day, but I appreciate you popping in and saying hey too.
Run, run, Rudolph.
Classic movie, a true family flick. The ups and downs. It definitely made me feel sick and uncomfortable the whole way through. It was wild. It does feel like it gets wild just to be wild at some parts. Where it's like, are we sure? Are we sure we're doing this? We'll never kink shame you. Say hey. I'm pretty sure I've missed a zillion streams. Gold, you never have to be worried about that. You didn't miss anything. I'll still be here tomorrow, kind of thing. One of those sayings about stuff. So just to know you're okay out there, that's all I care. Did anyone watch the second season of House of the Dragon? I'm working my way through it. And I just watched the best episode of the season. Or the entire show, I guess I should say, to that point. And now that I'm catching up, I do want to talk about it. I did? What episode? The 4th episode. The Red Dragon and the Gold, I believe was the title. It was definitely the 4th episode. You need HBO to see it. You do need that. That is something you do need. Honestly, even watching House of the Dragon, I was like, not really missing much after the first season. But after this one episode, I was like, I'm in. I'm back in. They got me. This is everything I wanted. Had to look it up, but yeah, that's a great episode. Yeah, it was wild. The end of that episode's fucking nuts. And like all I'll sum it up with is like I saw a great meme for it. That was just like, I've been waiting this whole series to watch the Dance with Dragons, and now I never want to see it again. I was like, holy shit, they brought the fucking noise at the end of that one. You're watching the Dune series? Yeah, I've heard that's good. Calco was talking about it. Calco was talking about it recently, that it was pretty good, and I was like, I mean, I'm not opposed to watching it. The second Dune movie I found was fucking great. Like, it kind of reignited an interest. Because the first one didn't do it for me. But yeah, the series itself, I'm like, okay, like, if it's done well, I'm interested again. I'm interested. I love both Dune movies personally. I was just like, I don't know if I just watched it in the wrong mood or whatever, but the first one I just got super bored watching it. Second one, way fucking in on. Loved it.
Congratulations, you just got emotes, and Ryan thanks you for the sub. Enjoy channel points, and this song I wrote. Oh, where are the cats? Thanks for support and the sub.
Paul, I think about you every day, buddy. Thank you so much for 11 whole months of subbing and hanging around. Paul, it's great to see you. I hope everything's been well with you. I know you haven't been around much, so I hope all is going okay. But I appreciate you, pal. I appreciate you and the sub. Thank you.
Was born on Christmas Day. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new king born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. While shepherds watch their flock by night, them see a bright new shining star, them hear a choir sing.
The first one also released on HBO Max because of COVID, so it was a weird time. Yeah, like I do remember. I remember getting like fucking blitzed out of my mind and being on my cousin's couch watching the movie when it came out, like the day of. I do remember it exactly, the setting I was in. I was way too high to be watching that movie. So maybe that contributed to me to be tired. And I have not gone back to watch it. I want to watch the original as well. I heard the original's a wild ride. So maybe it's just another viewing is what I need. And I will love it. By the time part 3 comes out, I'll watch all 3 before that.
By and by, them find a little nook in a stable all forlorn, and in a manger cold and dark, Mary's little boy was born. Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new king born today, and man will live forever.
I have mixed feelings about the recent Dune movies. They're beautifully made and acted. There's something like sterile about them to me. Didn't feel anything when I watched them. I also hate the 80s movie with a passion. Why do you hate it with a passion? Please elaborate. I've heard nothing but people are like, it's a fucking ride and you have to see it, is essentially what the consensus I get on them is. So I'm curious. Own them both on digital if you ever want to watch them in Discord for movie night. I could be in on that. I could be in on that one. A little Dune fest. See, the OG Dune's ridiculous. Exactly. Everyone's like, they're fucking wild. Just changes too much from the books. Oh, you're a book purist guy. You're one of them. No, I completely get that. Books are 1,000 times always better than the movie. I'd be into some Dune. Dune your mom fucking got his ass. Well, I hope you two have fun together, Tyler.
I did. I really did see Mommy kissing Santa Claus. And I'm gonna tell my daddy. Kissing Santa Claus. You gotta believe me. You just gotta believe me.
Where were we? Tell you what I'd do, man. 2 chicks at the same time. My favorite adaptation is the Sci-Fi Channel's early 2000s 2 miniseries. They're cheap, special effects aren't great, but they feel so much like the books to me. Sci-Fi Channel's early 2000s. So the movie, or I guess the miniseries, is called 2000s? Or called 2000s? Or is it called 2? These numbers are throwing me off. Oh, the ones about Dune. I know what we're talking about. I forgot they did those. It has, does it have, what's his face in them? British actor James McAvoy? Or no. Was it James McAvoy? There's someone famous in it, right? I've heard of these, but I never actually looked into them. Need to watch Office Space. Yeah, Office Space is fucking great too. Office Space is a great watch always. Because everyone hates work, so they get it. thing about Dune is it's just so dry. It is dry. Like you kind of got to be in the mood for it. If you're in the mood for that political sci-fi stuff, it really hits the spot. But if you're not feeling it, I get why you'd just be like, eh. Meh. He was in the second one. Okay, yes, I have heard of these ones actually. Oh yeah, fucking Mad Max is so goddamn good. Yeah, there is the desert dry as well. Also in the desert. Children of Dune movies. Yeah, it's something like that. First one was an adaptation of the first book. The second miniseries, Children of Dune, was an adaptation of book 2 and 3. Gotcha. That's also not Frozen. Pretty sure I stole that bit from Blank Check. Like the Taylor Swift song? Are we back on Taylor Swift? And somebody tied Dune to Sabrina Carpenter somehow.
Oh, come, all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye, oh, come ye to Bethlehem. Come and behold him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him.
Blank Check was a great fucking movie as a kid and adult. I have to wonder who let that movie happen. I don't think I've seen Blank Check. I'll have to look into it. I'm not sure what it was. So many of the weird 90s movies are great. Never have anything like them again, which is good but also sad. Give me Chalamet's The New Ernest. Yeah, there's something about 90s movies that you watch them now and you're like, they don't make movies like this anymore. Which I think is what people in the 90s who watched movies in the 60s also said. But that style just doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Christ the Lord.
They were so just goofy comedies for kids, or seemingly kid friendly, that were so far fetched that you didn't see a lot of them now. Yeah, it seemed like that you didn't need a plot back in the day, or like the plot was so loosely tied to anything, where it's just like just get him to do goofy shit. As long as the guy does goofy shit, who cares what happens? It's like, we want Jim Carrey to just be Jim Carrey. Whatever else happens in the movie, who fucking cares? He wants to wear a mask, put him in a mask. Chalamet Saves Christmas has a lot of potential as a franchise. I want to see all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's discography, but Chalamet's in the role. But he puts on no muscle mass. Just skinny Chalamet. Pretending that he's fucking huge. Sent me here and said it may be a cool place to hang, but I don't know if I trust his judgment. Elizabeth, welcome in. Elizabeth, you are in my recos as well on Twitch a lot. I'm afraid to go new places, so I have not gone there. But you do pop up a lot. I am familiar with you. Welcome in. It's great to have you here. Andrew is a known liar around here, so I don't know if you should hang around here because of that. Hopefully we're cool enough that you hang around, but I do agree the hesitancy is there because of what you've been recommended to do and who said it. But welcome in. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing great this Thursday evening. But regardless, you were brave enough to come here and say hello, so I'm going to do the same and return the favor. I sent you a follow. I'm gonna pop into chat and surprise you too and say Andrew told me to come here and hang out. You've given me the courage to do that. Aish Chalamet, Pet Detective. The Shalamask is pretty good. I do like the Shalamask.
Drop down, yeah. The camera flash on. So stylish. Looking like an icon.
I've never done that before. I was like, why the fuck am I so huge right now? I don't want to be fully on camera like that. I just wanted to celebrate Brat Summer. How great would it be if I redeemed end stream right now? Do it. I fucking dare you. Calling him a known liar has immediately made you a cool person. I think after the Brat Summer, I just like immediately fell back down the ladder though. Yeah, you can stay for the cats. Neither of them has stayed to hang out with me. They have gone back upstairs. But there are cats that hang around. I get yelled at on occasion. Likes to tell this lie that I forced him to be my mod. It's true. I'm not at all shocked to hear that. He is drunk with power. He literally comes in here all the time demanding all sorts of things of me. Like dancing. Like opening Pokemon cards. Like talking. He's just so fucking needy. He does the same thing here. So I completely agree with what you're saying, that he did force you to do that. Or you forced him. Yeah. It would be the other way. I'm saying it's the other way. Because I can't backtrack now. I just did a whole bit on it. I can't backtrack now. He forced you to make it happen. She also sent me a really nice mug for Christmas last year. It was genuinely great. And also had a used Band-Aid inside of it. A used Band-Aid's pretty good. Used Band-Aid's pretty funny. Was the Band-Aid accidental, though? Or was it like genuinely like a fuck you? This is hilarious kind of thing to do. Either way, I'm in. It sounds great. Also, Andrew, thank you for recommending Elizabeth hang out here. And spreading the word. Do you usually go by Alas? Do you go by Elizabeth? Do you go by Lizzie? I was in a raid over to you the other day, and somebody said what it was. What the they called you? Was it Leash that raided you? Was it Fab? Oh, it might have been Fab's raiding you. Elizabeth, great and wonderful friend, so I'm glad she's hanging out here. Except Lizzie, even if you prefer it, get that shit out of here. Someone's had one or two too many Lizzie McGuire jokes. And we're just pulling the fucking plug on it. I can respect that. I can respect that. Yeah, I'm just currently remembering all the times that like I've had potential interactions with Elizabeth and just been like, oh, I'm too scared to meet new people today, and just immediately dipped out. Now I kind of feel like a jackass. Now I feel on the spot that I'm a jackass because I'm just like, I'm going through it in my head like it's happened multiple times, and I've been like, oh, today's not the day. Today's not the day. Avoided me until I forced myself. That's what happened. Yeah. Yeah, that tracks. Yep, that's the one. If it helps, I'm like this in real life too. I'm very quiet until I'm comfortable, and then I'm a menace. So thank you for being the brave one to take the first step here. Yeah, usually high and high. Exactly. I'm just like, oh, fuck, no, not today. I was not feeling it. God damn it, Andrew. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. Thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate you, buddy. It is very sweet of you. What's real life anyway? Yeah, it's that thing between streams that we pretend to do. And while we're doing work that we don't want to do. Real life is when I go upstairs to get food and step away from my computer for 5 minutes. I believe that's what it is. Finger, where do you end? Oh, I gotta get my advent calendar for the day too. So today I'm painting. So every time I beat a game on stream, I like to paint a mural to the game that I just beat. So I just beat Alien Isolation. So Alien Isolation's there. There's my Neva one, which was the most recent one. Little Kitty Big City. That's for Hollow Knight. FF7 Rebirth. Elden Ring. Pepper Grinder. So we've been rocking. So I'm catching up on all my painting because I rallied off a bunch of games and didn't paint. So Final Fantasy IX is the current one. So I was a big fan of the one favorite character on it, Beatrix, if you've played it or not. So it's my ode to her. Scary, sad, cute, hard, hot. Oh, I'm done. I do get curved into Final Fantasy way too much. Because every time I beat a game, I also just have a wheel of the next game that we're going to play. And I put way too much Final Fantasy on it, and we just ended up playing a lot of Final Fantasy. So now there's no Final Fantasy on the wheel, so we can play other stuff. So I can avoid being a Final Fantasy streamer. It's never by choice. But yeah, Andrew, Joao, Jess, all these people fucking love Final Fantasy. So they were happy about it. They never changed the game. Because I do give chat the choice to respin the wheel too. And everyone's just like, no, you can play it. Up next is Cassette Beasts. So yeah, we did spin the wheel after beating FF9, and we got Cassette Beasts. So that's gonna go for I think 2 or 3 streams. Yeah, it's like supposed to be a Pokemon-like game with obviously like music matching and stuff.
Look at this graph.
Okayist, welcome in, pal. Okayist, it's great seeing you. Welcome in. 'Tis Thursday night. Where's my wheel at? Where's my wheel? So this is the current standing wheel.
It's been
Nickelback's one here. Oh, the Nickelback one or the It's Been one? Fuck. Everyone said the Buffalo thing too. Everyone thinks I'm part of the Bills Mafia, but no, I'm not a Buffalo Bills fan.
It's Tiffy time!
Hell yeah. I'm glad Tiffy time works too now. Okay, so we couldn't get that working for you for a while. I'm glad it's working though. No, I'm not part of the Bills Mafia. I'm just a big wrestling fan. Ever since I was a kid, I've been a big wrestling fan. So I just wanted to know what it was like to go through a wooden table like they do. It wasn't that bad. It was more of a letdown than anything, I'll be honest. I should have done something much cooler, but I was scared. Sorry, I'm trying to get these fingies done. That should be skip time. Forced me to do was join her. You're a full-on fantasy or a full-on fantasy football, a full-on football fan. Elizabeth, who's your team? I am a Chargers fan by choice. My first tattoo was a Chargers lightning bolt. 14 years ago. And then I forced him to win it. He was in here bragging about it because I was we were talking about football the other day. And he was bragging that he did some wild thing, doesn't really care, and still was winning the league and everything. He's been bragging about it. So funny enough. He should have jumped off his deck on the table. I really should have okayest. And if there is a second table, that will happen. That will happen. Don't you worry. It will be much cooler next time. I'm an Eagles fan. There's a lot of Eagles fans. Don't worry. I have a lot of friends that are Eagles fans. It's been a successful fan base in the last little bit. They look great this season. They've won the bowl recently. It's fine. It's fine to be an Eagles fan. The color scheme's great. The black and green really works. So much into fantasy football that I forgot there was a game tonight and man to my lineup. Yeah, I'm holding on to the final playoff spot right now in my league, but I got to win out the next 2 weeks. So I was very, very hopeful my one player tonight was going to go into play. He cleared the injury report yesterday, so that was a breath of fresh air. And I do have Saquon as my my first pick in the draft this year. So I've been watching a lot of Eagles games this year because he's been tearing it up. I won by 0.26 points in my most recent matchup, and that was probably it. I hate points in fantasies. Those things are the most nerve-wracking thing because they always get so close. And if I ever lose by 0.1 point, I'm going to be so upset. Rye, welcome in, buddy. Rye, how you doing? Rye, I also saw that you subbed like 2 days ago when I wasn't streaming or anything.
Billy Ryan says a woo baby
Sorry,
girl.
yesterday. A woo baby girl. You subbed yesterday and I wasn't even streaming. So Rye, I appreciate you. Thank you for that sub as well. I love you, buddy. I hope you're doing good. This is what happens when you get eliminated from playoff contention 4 weeks ago. With an on-site jail, yeah. But you need it. You got to need it, too. So why the Chargers, if you don't mind me asking? I'm sensing an accent that does not immediately scream Southern California. Yes, I am a Canadian. I'm a Canadian by trade and by where I live and born. It was honestly just the lightning bolt that did it for me. It was kind of... When was it? When I first started playing football, it was kind of like, oh, like, you need a team. Like, you need to be part of a team or, like, love a team. You have a fan base, that sort of thing. So it was like, you got to choose one. So I was just like, the lightning bolt looks cool. And honestly, that is how it started. And then it does help that, like, LaDainian Tomlinson shortly after was just fucking wild at that point in time. That I was like, oh, it's cool to like these guys. I'm in the sweet spot right now. So that all worked out for me as well. But yeah, I remember I was at a Pizza Hut. And Pizza Hut at this point in time had a tiny foam football. Like it was like tiny. Like I don't know why I'm like acting like the camera is bigger today than it's not. So like my whole hand could cover how big this foam football was. And it had all the symbols of each of the NFL team's logos on the side. And so like that's how I was looking through in this Pizza Hut on this like football display, and you got to choose one to take home. So I picked the Charger one and I took that home, and that's when I started liking them. I literally remember that day and holding that football. Not knowing a thing about football at the time, probably. Tiger, how's it going, pal? How's things going with you? It's good to see you, and welcome in. Pretty convinced I would end up losing that matchup because of a stat correction. Yeah, that's the other thing. When you're like within 2 points, it's like stat correction's gonna fuck me up here. Gotta love that auto renewal. I just found it funny when I signed on today, Ryan. I saw Ryan subbed yesterday. I was like, I didn't fucking stream yesterday. What's happening? Well, that's it. Gold, have a great night, buddy. Thank you again for stopping by. Even though you were in bed, I appreciate you and your dedication. I hope you have a great rest of your week and the weekend, too. We got with a fever today, but you're feeling much better. I'm sorry, Gold. I'm sorry, Tiger. I didn't know you were under the weather. There's definitely a lot of shit going around. Like, Tyler's been sick for like 3 weeks now. Guy's been missing hockey left and right. It's been a trying time. So I hope you I hope things are going well for you. You're staying hydrated, and yeah, you're up and walking around. But thanks for popping in, even though you're not feeling great.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
We all believe, baby. Working the 60-hour work week of Gladiator, Moana, and Wicked broke me. That'll do it. Because I'm sure it's so busy there, too. That was like, yeah, I'm still not convinced. I haven't looked at the box office numbers at all. Is Gladiator doing okay? Because like Moana and Wicked for sure are crushing it, right? But so many people must have gone through, so many kids have gone through that theater that like it makes sense that you got something there. So that kind of blows. Plus, yeah, on top of 60 hours. Makes sense. Gladiator's doing fine, but on they're like, okay, I'm going to have to look up the numbers after. I forgot to check into that because I was curious. I don't know who that dude is, but I was trying to clap. Yeah, that's Joe Hendry. He's 252 pounds of pure motivation. It's another wrestling thing that we're working in. But that I'm trying to be like as you don't need to be into as wrestling to just enjoy the clap song. I heard Gladiator was just okay, but I want to see it. Yeah, Wicked's gonna have legs because so many people want to see that multiple times. That's like a mom and her kids go watch Wicked, and they fucking bawl watching that movie because they've been to the Broadway play 4 or 5 times. That's what that movie screams to me. So they're seeing it 3 or 4 times, crying each time, which is fine. I'm not making fun of them. But that's just the type of people that go to that. It's even got Jess, though. Jess is like, I want to actually go see Wicked. And I think I'm going to have to be one of the moms that are crying in the theater because I'm watching Wicked. I've never seen it on Broadway, though. Going to do a double feature tomorrow, I think. Flow and then Wicked. You're going to have to let me know. Yeah, if you go see Wicked, let me know how it is. I want to know if it's actually worth seeing or if that one's... Like, Gladiator, I do want to see as well. I'm interested. Same with Moana, too, but... Those ones I feel like I can wait until they're on, like, digital and I can watch them. Like, I waited to watch Joker 2, and I have no regrets for waiting. I do kind of regret not seeing Venom in theaters. I'm still waiting on that to come out digitally. I regret not seeing that one in theaters. Gonna make me cry, I'm sure, but so will Wicked. That's true. You might just spend all day crying, which isn't a bad thing. Sometimes you need that. Frick, what I watched the other day that was like super emotional, and I was like, what the fuck is happening to me? I might have to refer to my movie app to let me know what I was watching. Oh, wait, no, it was Mystery Alaska. It was Mystery Alaska. I've talked about watching Mystery Alaska recently. I didn't talk about almost crying. It did get me, though, on one part. Where I was like, God damn it. I don't even think, honestly, I wouldn't even recommend it. Like, watching it, it was like, it feels almost pointless, to be honest with you. They don't really cover a lot of ground or anything. Like, there's nothing breathtaking about it. Don't worry one bit for not watching that.
Do you have candy?
Alright, what else can we get here?
And nuts to crack?
Sword hilt.
Gum to chew?
Be that color.
Will you leave something for the reindeer? And something for Santa Claus too?
Oh, yes.
As well as her
Yes, you've done
eye
it
band.
all upright.
And
Not quite.
red underneath. But that's a different color than her lips.
We could make
Okay.
Christmas bright. Watch their faces, they will glow. It's really Christmas.
Alright, might as well do the eyeball than the headband.
If you give them love, you'll see. You'll dance around your Christmas.
I'm buying a full Sonic costume for the old Sonic 3. That would be hilarious, Tiger. Frick, the Sonic movies have just been like unexpectedly so fun. Like, I feel like everyone was just expecting them to crash and burn, and they ended up actually being decent. That now everyone's kind of like, all right, I'm in. I'm in.
No place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Man, it doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought me some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. And the fire is slowly dying. And my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow and snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really grab me tight,
I genuinely hope we just keep getting Sonic movies. They're great. Still gotta watch the Knuckles series.
oh, the fire is slowly dying. And my dear,
I don't know what this tickle in my throat is right now. Yeah, I didn't watch the Knuckles series either because it did look terrible.
let it snow.
And I heard nothing after it came out, so I was assuming it just didn't land. But I guess I would be curious to watch it if I heard it was good. It's decent. Is it 8 episodes? 6 episodes? What kind of commitment am I in here? If I'm doing the Knuckles thing, what kind of commitment am I going in? I'm a big Lonely Island fan, and one of them made that. Which one? Is Jorma the director? I obviously it wouldn't be Andy. I don't know why, obviously, but I guess I don't see him being the one to do it.
The hopes and fears of all my years are met in thee tonight. For Christ is born of
That's fake news. That's not true. None of that's true.
and gathered all
while mortals sleep.
We got a fake Lonely Island fan.
They watch a
Jorma directed an episode? Okay.
morning stars
I can see that. I can see that.
proclaim thy holy birth, and praise they sing to God the King, and peace to men on earth. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie above thy deep and meaningless head. The silent stars move by, yet in thy dark streets shine the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all years are met in thee tonight. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, happy holiday to you. Happy holiday, happy holiday. It's the holiday season, and Santa Claus is coming round. The Christmas snow is white on the ground. When old Santa gets into town, he'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll be coming down the chimney down. It's the holiday season, and Santa Claus has got a toy for every good girl and good little boy. Santa's a great big bundle of joy when he's coming down the chimney down. When he's coming down the chimney down, he'll have a big fat pack upon his back, and lots of goodies for you and for me. So leave a peppermint stick for old Saint Nick hanging on the Christmas tree. It's the holiday season, the holiday season. So whoop-dee-doo and dickory-dock, don't forget to hang up your sock, 'cause just exactly at 12 o'clock he'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll have a big fat pack upon his back, and lots of goodies for you and for me. So leave a peppermint stick for old Saint Nick hanging on the Christmas tree. It's the holiday season, so whoop-dee-doo and
Gonna lurk? All good, Tiger. I hope you're feeling better. Continues to improve. I appreciate you popping in, buddy. All the best to you.
coming down the chimney, coming down the chimney down. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, happy holiday to you. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday.
You better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list, checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why.
shout. You better not cry, you better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yes, he's on his way. He's got toys all over the sleigh. Santa, he's coming to town.
Snow's coming down. I'm watching it fall. Lots of people around. Baby, please come home. The church bells in town are ringing songs. What a happy sound. Baby, please come home. They're singing deck the halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here, and all the fun we had last year. Pretty lights on the tree, I'm watching them shine. You should be here with me. Baby, please come home.
Did I do that right? Yeah, I did it.
Deck the halls, but it's not like Christmas at all. 'Cause I remember when you were here, and all the fun we had last year. If there was a way, I'd hold my dear.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Christmas Day.
Oh boy. There's a wild amount of colors on this side of the announcement. That'll be hair color, so let's leave that. Okay, so maybe crimson makes sense for that though.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.
Turn with the drinking crackers. What kind of drink and what kind of crackers?
Feliz Navidad.
That has to be the question.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
A tangerine La Croix and wheat thins. Oh, shit. Wait, are they LaCroix? They're LaCroix, aren't they? I said that like a true Frenchman. As you can tell, I've never had a LaCroix. Wait, that might not be true. I've had a couple. I've just not had a large selection. Like, I know there's like 40 different flavors of them, right? And I probably have had one.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad.
That's right. I've seen a couple people do tier lists of them too. I guess saw Lindsay do one as well, yeah. What's your must-have flavor? Like your top flavor? Would it be the tangerine?
It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the
All right, I like that color.
happiest season of
That color works. Tangerine is the top flavor that I should be after if I see one.
friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all.
It's good to know. I will have to, like, next time, I will have to see. We'll have to see if they're out there. And I will have to get it.
Tales of the glories of Christmases long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time.
Elizabeth has seen the tier list. So tangerine, key lime, pineapple strawberry. Pineapple strawberry is right up my alley in terms of just flavors that exist.
Yes, chef.
Elizabeth, are you playing the new Dead Space? I don't know why I'm doing this midstream, but I was like, I wonder what Elizabeth is playing. While this dries... No, I don't know where I'm going next. While this dries, I'm eating my advent calendar.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones are...
Oh, it's okay. Sorry. I was just asking, are you playing the new Dead Space currently for the first time? Here's the advent calendar my parents got. Myself and Jess got one too. It's the whole big lint one. And it's horribly scary. Is it your first time playing it? We got a bear. We got a little bear. I played it when it came out at the start of last year. Having never played a Dead Space or any exposure to them, I also was jumping like crazy. And I guess we just did Screamtober, and I don't jump too easily, but that game had me jumping like crazy. So I hope you are enjoying it, because I loved that game. It was honestly in my top 5 last year of games that came out. Like I had a great time with it. Alien Isolation does have its scary points just because it jumps out at you and you don't realize it. I have played Alien Isolation before, like it was a second playthrough, but like I played it when it first came out, and like it'd been like 7 years since I've done that. So it was a little bit fresh where it was still getting me, but Yeah, like new games with jump scares always get me pretty good. Damn, the bear's hollow. Try to get him to play Outlast. A few people are like telling me the Outlast for next year, which I'm not opposed to, but I do want to try the kazoo thing where like I have the kazoo in my mouth and all the games that we will play are reactive to like microphone sound. I do kind of want to do that challenge because it looks fun. Oh, we got some Digi Joe. Buckle up, everyone. Joel's got something to tell us.
Digimons digitais, Digimon são campeões. Digimons digitais, Digimon são campeões. Eles vão se transformar para o seu mundo salvar. Juntos combatem o mal. São os guerreiros da paz. Nesse lugar virtual. Os Digimons são demais. Digimons digitais, Digimon são campeões. Digimons digitais, Digimon são campeões. Basta o perigo chegar, eles virão pra salvar. São os amigos da paz. Os Digimons são demais. Digimons digitais, Digimon são campeões. Digimons digitais, Digimon são campeões. Digimon digitais, Digimon.
Joe, wherever your head is resting currently in your bedroom all the way in Brazil, thank you again, always, for Digi Joe, for taking this time to sing us the Digimon theme song in Portuguese. We love you, buddy, wherever you are. Oh.
Snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the light gleams. I'll be home.
What the hell is that Santa Claus doing, okayist? That's the funniest fucking emote I've ever seen. Santa Claus licking a foot. Good Christ, that's so funny. I was like, wait a minute, what's Santa doing in there? God damn, I'm so glad I checked it out. Yeah, the Christmas emotes are here, sick. I forgot to check that these were on there. Christmas Arrow and Christmas Twix. Doesn't just drink milk and eat cookies. He pays a little trip to Mrs. Claus, too. Santa loves a good foot. Andrew! Other Andrew, what's going on? How's your tattoo today, buddy? How you feeling? How's the thigh? He's Freaky Claus. He licks toes. Fuck, I kind of want a lick toes emote now, too. That's so fucking good. Elizabeth, this Andrew's a lot more of a sweetheart. They're very easy to differentiate with.
Hoping that you won't pass him by. Should you stop? Better not.
The better, Andrew. Yeah, is everyone leaving their toes out for Santa? Just make sure they're untucked from the blanket. He'll get in there and do the rest. Tattoo went very well. It's about 4 hours, but luckily not that spicy. That's good. Yeah, because it looked like it was on like a pretty meaty part of the body. So that's good. I can't wait to see it next weekend. It's next weekend you're up, right? Side of thigh kind of by knee, yeah. Yeah, that's what it looked like. The picture you posted, I saw. Next weekend, hell yeah. Which means you guys are going to be getting a few more skits next week. Or not next weekend. We're recording next weekend a few more skits, so get ready for a few more funny videos to come out. Because we got some ideas this time around. It's going to be a lot more close to Santa licking toes, I'll tell you that much. I need more slutty thigh tattoos, don't we all? That should be the prerequisite. For Prime Minister of Canada, has to have slutty thigh tattoo. That's what I kind of want. Happy Honda Days, Ryan and Chad. Merry Chrysler. To observe them for scientific purposes. Of course, right. As we all know, your job that you do, that's doing a scientist, is this specific term, I believe, right? You're doing a science at your job, at your work? That's slutty thigh tattoos. Merry Crisis.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
Yes, for my job at scientist. There wasn't a setup to get that sounder, but I'm glad that sounder went off. I'm in.
for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth, my two front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say, Sister Susie sitting on a thistle.
Oh, that painting just fell on the floor. That's not great.
If I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth, my two front teeth, my two front teeth.
Thank God it landed canvas side up. That would have been a bad end to stream.
Christmas is my two front teeth, two front teeth, two front teeth. Gee, if I could only have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say, Sister Susie sitting on a thistle.
All
Gosh, gee, how happy I'd be if I could only whistle. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth.
Get the gloves on the hand.
Then I could wish you Merry Christmas. It seems so long since I could say, Sister Susie sitting on a thistle.
Also, I think Matt is going to visit Joe next weekend in Brazil.
If I could only whistle, so all I want for Christmas
I'm excited for him.
two front teeth, my two front teeth.
And I guess Jess is home next week too.
Have my two front teeth, then I could wish you Merry Christmas.
Jess will literally be at home.
Old Mr. Kringle is soon gonna jingle the bells that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag, 'cause Christmas is coming again. He's got a sleigh full, it's not gonna stay full. He's got stuff to drop at every stop.
So am I. Joe's excited. You're going to Brazil too? Fuck, that'd be a cool trip going to Brazil. It's always been a want of mine to go to Brazil. When it'll happen, I don't know, but it sounds like a good trip. Matt's picking you up on the way out. He's just going to go straight down to get you and then over the rest of the way. As one does when they go to Brazil. He's ziplining down. I feel like all you want to do is use the zip line. Like how Batman got that guy out of China in the dark. The big freighter airliner flying overhead to just clip in and pull you right out of there. That'd be pretty sick to try. Wildly dangerous. Very sick to try. Cool, cool, cool. Gold rings down there. The eye. And then the hair to finish. Okay. Need an eyebrow too.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
No, that brush sucks.
Your heart be light. Next year all
Come on, one good brush. One
troubles
good brush.
will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore, faithful friends who were near to us will be dear to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
maybe it's time for the hair. All right, I might run to the washroom. We might take a short break right now because I got to wait for some of this to dry. And then we'll do the hair when we come back. We'll finish the eye.
Christmas tree.
And then we just got to do like the definition lines and everything like that. But we're almost done. We're getting there. All right, I'll be back. Y'all be good out there. See ya in a little bit. Get up and stretch, everyone. God damn, that knocking still, like, I can't tell you how perfectly lined up the doors in the house were to those knocks. I genuinely was scared that someone at like 11 p.m. was trying to break into my parents' house, and that the actual events of the strangers was taking place. Still frightening to see her. Every time I see that clip, I remember the fear that I felt. Yeah, those knocks are horrifying. They're too perfect. Too perfect.
This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town they do. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Shake a hand now. The fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Shake a hand now. Wish your brother Merry Christmas. All over the land now. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry, merry, merry.
Oh shit, we might have a problem. The inspector's here.
Silver bells,
Hi, buddy.
silver bells.
Wanna come say hi to everyone?
It's Christmas time.
Come here, buddy.
Ring-a-ling.
Oh yeah, come say hi. Come say hi to everyone. Tell them we're all in trouble. We're all in trouble. Yeah, you can tell him. This is your moment. He's fucking shy now. Now that he's put on the spot, won't say anything. This guy, man. This guy, I'm telling you.
Time in the city. Ring-a-ling.
Ring-a-ling.
Hear them ring.
Hear them ring.
Soon it will be Christmas Day.
He does get the job done at the end of the day. That's true.
Strings of street lights, even stoplights.
He's just always focused on his work, this one. He's a true master of his craft.
With their treasures. Hear the snow crush, see the kids
Buddy,
rush.
yeah, we're making fun of you.
This is Santa's big
We're making fun of you, you little devil.
And above all this bustle you hear silver bells.
The corner Santa Claus
Silver bells
is busy now because
it's Christmas time
in the city. Ring-a-ling.
It fills the winter air.
Hear them ring.
You hear it everywhere.
Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas.
The NFC South is so bad. I'm watching the Lions-Packers game. They're showing the division winners. Falcons are 6-6, leading the It's always been like that, though. I remember one year, I think the Seahawks got in on a losing record because they won their division with a losing record, and I'm like, how does this happen all the time?
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire.
Not that the Saints were good, it wasn't. Saints started really strong. As soon as Carr got hurt, though, they've been downhill since.
Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe.
Yeah, they haven't bounced back, but like before he was hurt,
help to make the season bright.
it was a different story. He for sure did not come back the same quarterback, but
With their eyes all aglow, we'll find it hard to sleep tonight. They know
Hi, buddy, I know.
that Santa's on his way.
I know, I'm not giving enough attention
He's
to you.
loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92.
4 and 8 kind of want us to just take, yeah. At a certain point, it's kind of a weird unwritten rule that it's like you're not supposed to tank, but it's like, I mean, come on, we want to get better, right? Like we don't just want to flounder with this kind of record for a while until something good happens. So we can sign someone. How good is Friday Night Lights? Both the movie and the TV show, in fucking credible, Andrew. Not a sour note on either.
So I'm offering this simple phrase.
I used to watch like Friday Night Lights almost daily, to be on like the movie. That's a movie I could rewatch over and over.
Although it's been said many times, many ways, Mary.
Yeah, the show was great, and I hadn't watched it right away. Jess was like, "Oh no, like you gotta watch it," and so we were watching it together, and it was right around the time we got Arrow. So, what's his fucking name? What's Riggins' first name? Whatever the running back Riggins is, his first name, Tim Riggins. Thank you, Andrew. So his name was Tim Riggins, and Arrow would march around as we were watching it, so we started calling him Kitten Riggins. So we're just like, oh, little Kitten Riggins at it again. That was like our first pet name for Arrow. That wasn't his name. It was because of Friday Night Lights. Ow! Krem, what's going on? Krem, welcome in. I don't know if this is a time you're at work, but if you are, I hope it's been a fast and less painful night than other nights could be.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when
Andrew, you say you're rewatching it right now?
I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Music!
Frick, I did have an urge to start rewatching it the other time. I might have to. I'll see if Jess wants to rewatch it with me when she gets back. I did have an urge to rewatch it.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin
Because apparently they're going to remake it. Apparently they're going to remake the TV show. But it's going to be a whole new story, whole new characters, everything like that.
melt into springs. These are a few
I'm sorry,
of my favorite things.
Arrow again. Not getting enough attention. I have to work, or I have work to do, but I want to pop in and say, hey, Krem, I appreciate you. Have a great day at work. Thanks for popping in. Again, quick and painless night. Quick and painless work. That's what we hope for.
And then I don't feel so bad.
What's going on, buddy? Ooh. Oh, buddy. You're getting a good chin scratch now. Little kitten rigging doing a skin scritch. Skin scritch. Chin scritch. Have you ever used second skin for a tattoo? I did, yes. Jess's last few and mine, the one on my arm, the Pokemon one, I did use a second skin for. Wildly different experience than... wildly different experience than the old classic. Fucking saran wrap. How do you feel about it? I fucking love. Yeah. At first I was thrown off by it, of course, and then like as you're going through the day and you're like seeing the bubbles and yeah, how gross it gets. Yeah, that kind of throws you off a little bit, but like the other side of it, after you peel it off yourself and it looks like you're peeling off skin like you're a snake, it actually does work 100 times better. So I'm like all for it. There's nothing bad about the process. It's just different. But yeah, I think the healing factor actually is increased quite a bit. So I'm all for it. What are you doing? You getting rowdy? Are you getting rowdy right now? Is it time to fuck shit up soon? Love playing with the little plasma bubbles. Yeah, that's always the weirdest part, is like when those things fill up and you got fucking sacks of plasma hanging off you, you're like, the fuck is happening to me? But yeah, I hope any tattoos I get in the future, it's all second skin. It was 100% a better experience with it. Nice sack of plasma. Of plasma. It is, yeah. It is off-putting how gross it is, but at the same time, it's like, it's makes 100% sense. Nice.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making our spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open.
How long do you have to leave those on again, Andrew? Is it a whole day? It's like a good length of time, right?
Those happy Jinglebells, I love those jingle bells all the way. Jingle all the way.
People say 3 days. Fuck, I don't remember it being that long.
But baby, it's cold outside. But baby, it's cold outside. Been hoping that you drop in. I'll hold your hands, they're just like
I'm not a professional, so I'm not giving advice, but
beautiful. What's your hurry? Listen to the fireplace roar.
I did not remember it being that length of time.
Please don't hurry. Put some
I do closer to 2, yeah.
or baby, it's bad out there.
Well, I guess it does make sense.
No cabs to
Yeah,
be
keep
had.
the juices flowing.
Your eyes are like starlight now. I'll take your
If you're gonna keep it juicy, you juice it up that whole time.
What's the sense of hurting my pride? Oh, baby, don't hold out. Baby, it's cold outside.
On Sunday before I go to work. That's a good plan.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Yeah, because it was like the old
Baby,
ones,
it's cold outside.
the like saran wrap medical tape.
Look out the window.
That one is pretty quick, right? That was like 6 hours or something.
Gosh, your lips
Oop,
look.
don't get your fur all covered in paint, buddy.
Waves upon the tropical shore. Gosh, your lips are delicious. Never such a blizzard before. But baby, you'd freeze out there. It's up to your knees out there. I thrill when you touch my hand. How can you do this thing to me? Think of my lifelong sorrow. If you got pneumonia and die, get over that old doubt. Baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside.
Try to keep it on for the first night. Take it off first thing in the morning when I use the saran wrap mat. Yeah, I think that's what I remember doing too. Yeah, and the majority of mine were the saran wrap one. I've only done the second skin, the one tattoo, but like I think I had 3 or 4 sessions for it, so it had that every time.
Was born on Christmas Day to save us all from Satan's power. Comfort and joy, oh, tidings of comfort and joy. In Bethlehem, in Jewry, this blessed
Did Brat not work that time?
and lay.
Drop down.
Did we break Brad again? Let me go take a peek. Brad. An old fuzzy TV station? Why didn't that work?
From God our heavenly Father,
Let's see what we can get here.
a blessed angel
I need to wait 30 seconds before I can do it again.
and unto certain shepherds brought tidings of the same.
You're not going to get varmint, you're not going to get intruders, and you're definitely not going to get this thing.
Brat was #1 on your Spotify rap this year? Hell yeah. Yeah, I remember you said you fucking loved that album. You were into it day one, I remember. So that's good to see, Andrew. I'm glad the hype stayed with you.
Melikilikimaka is a thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day.
My Spotify rap was mostly everything I expected to be with one expectation or exception. What was the exception that you had?
From the land where palm trees sway. Here we know
My Spotify was a big disappointment
green and bright, the sun to shine by day.
because I forgot how much or how many games a night I play hockey now. And so all 5 of my top songs were hockey playlist songs. And I was like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense that I listen to this the most. And plus Jess chooses all the car music, so I don't really listen a whole lot on my phone. So mine was not exciting. Was it Brett? Please be Brett. Come on, Brett. Lamp? Lamp, it's good seeing you. How was Fortnite this morning? I tuned in to watch you streaming as I was working, I think, and I was like, the fuck? Why is Lamp on so early? Was that yesterday or today?
Is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send.
August Run was apparently in my top 5 most listened to bands. I figured I would have to be Midnight, Gracie Adams, or Lizzie McAlpine. Maybe Hollow Coves, but it was not. Ooh. Yeah, Surprise is weird too, but then again, you probably are only remembering like the recent ones, or like ones that were there like big, and then you don't realize like how often things sneak in there frequently. Arrow Eye, yeah, exactly. What was on your Spotify Wrapped, Arrow? So August runs a decent bit earlier in the year. That's the thing. At the start of the year, you don't realize how much to get ahead. And then you got to also factor in, like, probably the last 2 to 3 months don't actually register on it. So whatever you've been listening to super recently might not actually, like, be on there just yet. It'll be, like, next year's. What's going on, buddy? You know, nobody showed up and was like, hey, I'd love to see Arrow right now. You know that, right? Scratched your chin. How do you like that? Noah Kahan being number 1 in Manchester Orchestra being number 2 were not at all shocking to me. I was surprised Noah Kahan did not show up on mine. Because I've listened to the shit out of Styx Season and Northern Attitude way too much this year. Enough that I learned all the words from listening to it. I was disappointed it was not on there. I'll be honest. I was hoping, but it was not. Kind of bummed me out. Oh my god. Jay, what's going on? Jay, how was your stream today? How you doing, buddy? How's things going? It's wonderful to see you. If you aren't following our good pal Jay, please remedy that currently. Doing wild shit over there. Wild, skillful shit over there. Yeah, I did see it was the hitless Bloodborne currently as well. It was a tough one today, though. Are you still just like working on it, or are you kind of at that point where you're expecting to do a bit better than it's kind of going? Fortnite yesterday was a relief. I tried playing with randos and I got a win in number 2 clutches. Now validated that I am decent and not lost cause backpacker anymore. Lamp, I would say that is true. Not that you were never appreciated as a backpacker, because it was always fun to play with you. But I was watching you the other day play, and you're actually putting up kills. You're making good shots. You got some good guns. You have definitely won most improved on the year for Fortnite. I would give you that. You are doing very good. It was impressive to watch. My personal best is 4, so it feels like I could get it, but didn't come together tonight. Yeah, like 4's... 4 is like... 4's tough because it's like so close to 0, but it's also like... Oh, like a couple things hit. It wasn't like a one mistaker. But like, yeah, it definitely feels like with the right run. Plus, like, now I'm sure you're like, okay, these are the problem areas. More focus on those. But 4 is nothing to sneeze at. Like, I could get hit 4 times in the first fight, I'm sure, if I played the game. So it's pretty damn impressive. I feel even more elevated. No, I do mean it, Lamp. I was watching you, and I was like, holy shit, like, Lamp's fucking putting up good numbers right now. Lamp's crushing out there. I'm not just trying to blow you up a little bit. I generally do mean that. Generally or genuine. Everyone's doing cool things, and I'm just here fucking up a painting. Oh, okay. There it is. Back to Spotify. Total thumbs down. Good thing I migrated to YouTube Music. Wait, why are you giving Spotify 2 thumbs down? Like Spotify as an entity? Spotify's just not Brat anymore? Oh, Messi's Discover Weekly? The Discover's hit and miss. Some of it's good. Sometimes it lets you down. I guess that's to be expected, though.
Is that you, Santa Claus? Yes, I'm preparing for some
Alright,
Christmas sharing.
let's get some bolding lines on this to define this thing. Could probably add some white highlights, and then we'll call it a night.
Is that you, Santa Claus?
We're getting there.
Sure is dark out. Ain't the slightest spark out. Upon my
How wet are we? We're a little wet still.
Who's there? Who is it? Stopping for a visit? Is that you, Santa Claus? Are you bringing a present for me? Something pleasantly pleasant for me. That is just what I've been waiting for. Would you mind slipping?
I've considered dropping Spotify here lately, but mostly because I can get Apple Music for free through my cellular provider. Oh, yeah. I've heard Apple Music isn't terrible either, though. Also, I don't want to start over because Spotify is very curated at this point. There is that, yeah, like, you know where everything is. You've set it up already. You put in a lot of work to do that over time, so there is that. Yeah, like, I'm through Spotify with, like, my family plan from a long time ago. So, like, it just is super easy for me. to get, like, I get it for free essentially because I'm part of the family plan. So it's like, yeah, why wouldn't I stay with that? But I can't say I'm blown away to the point where I would invest a lot of my own money in for that. What Final Fantasy will we be seeing next? None for a little bit. It'll probably be, I would say, probably 4+ games until we're going to do another Final Fantasy. 16 probably will be the next one, to be honest. I have the most interest in 16, I think, to play right now. So I think I would start with 16. And that won't even be like we're doing 16. That's going to be like, okay, 16 is going to get added to the wheel. If it comes up, we will play it, kind of thing. So I do think 16 will be the next one we see. When that is, still maybe a long time. I have a liked song playlist over 2,000 songs long. Yeah, like my liked songs is definitely close to 1,000. And like I do have a lot of like personal playlists for different situations on there. So I'd like to not, I guess, restart, but if I had to, I would. I was waiting for you to say Kingdom Hearts, but yeah, FF hiatus for now. Be missing the packing chocobos. Kingdom Hearts is on the wheel currently. And I don't consider Kingdom Hearts a Final Fantasy. So yes, I do think Kingdom Hearts is definitely... Kingdom Hearts probably will show up before a Final Fantasy does. I'll say that. Rig the wheel. Hey, there's 3 respins on there. Anyone's more than welcome to respin the wheel till Kingdom Hearts comes up. You just got to convince everyone else to not respin the wheel when Kingdom Hearts comes up. That's the trick of the wheel. Oh shit, almost fucked it. I almost fucked it. Getting very sleepy. Still got to take Murphy out and then go off to bed. Andrew, thanks for hanging out. Pretty much all of stream, I think. I appreciate you, pal. You go walk that dog and you give it lots of pets. And you get some sleep tonight. You earned it. I will catch you later. I'll talk to you later, pal.
You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
Yes, and make sure Murphy knows that Andrew loves her. Please. That's also very important.
Reindeer are scarce. There was none to be found. Did that stop the Grinch? The Grinch simply said, "If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead." So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on the top of his head.
This is great. I can't figure out where I drew the nose.
Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he whistled for Max. Then the Grinch said, "Get up!" And the sleigh started down toward the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. All their windows were dark. No one knew he was there. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house on the square.
Alright, I think that face is looking pretty killer, right?
Number one, the old Grinchy claws hissed.
I think I definitely improved on the facial thing.
In his fist.
Like, it's not perfect, but I think it's definitely a big step forward from the last one.
Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch, but if Santa could do it then, so could the Grinch.
I personally think it's not
Only
terrible.
once, for a minute or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue where the little Who stockings hung all in a row. These stockings he grinched are the first things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Popguns, pampooners, pantookas and drums, checkerboards, bistlebinks, popcorn and plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch very nimbly stuffed all the bags one by one up the chimney.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look in the 5 and 10,
Listening once again.
with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door.
Who is the character? It's General Beatrix is the character.
Barney and Ben.
Dolls that'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope for Janice and Jen.
And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel,
one in the park as well,
the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start,
And the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots
is the wish of Barney and Ben,
dolls that'll talk and we'll go for a walk.
is the hope for Janice and Jen.
Invisible Painting. It's so good. Thank you, Graham. I worked very hard on it.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart.
Oh, by gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Tasty pheasants, Christmas presents, countrysides covered with snow. Oh, by gosh, by jingle, it's time for carols and Kris Kringle. Overeating, merry greeting from relatives you don't know. Then comes that big night, giving the tree the trim. You'll hear voices by starlight, singing a Yuletide hymn. Oh, by gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Fancy ties and granny's pies and folks stealing a kiss or two as they whisper Merry Christmas to you. Then comes that big night, giving the tree the trim.
You'll hear voices by starlight, singing a Yuletide hymn.
Oh, by gosh, by golly, it's time for mistletoe and holly. Fancy ties and granny's pies and folks stealing a kiss or two as they whisper Merry Christmas to you.
Of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright.
That'll keep you awake.
Joy to the world, the Lord
All right.
is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare.
I think that's the one. I think we're done.
And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and heaven and nature sing.
It's kind of spread out weird.
While field and floods, rocks, hills, and plains.
Who is this Cyclops? Oh, fuck, that's good. This is General Beatrix from FF9. And I think she's done. I think she's done. That's it. That's the game. Thanks, FF9. All right. Well, with that, it's almost midnight here. So that means it's sleepy time. It's gotta be sleepy time very soon. There we go. I keep forgetting where cameras are. Will there be an art gallery exhibit pretty soon with the game captured portraits? I do wonder. I do wonder what I can do with all these. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to have a lot. I wonder if I can do like a big puzzle wall. Like just a wall covered in these portraits. And that'll be the exhibit. Not Pimp My Ride exhibit. The art exhibit. There might be a way to do that, though. I'll keep playing. I'm going to have to do a few more, but I'll have to keep plugging away to get there. But all right, thanks everyone for being here, especially for a late stream. I know I usually stream earlier, but if you were in the Discord, you saw that I was out with friends for a while earlier during normal stream hours. So thank you all for making some time for me this evening. I appreciate y'all. I will be back on Sunday because I will be I'll be babysitting a friend's kids on Saturday. So I will not be streaming Saturday. It'll be Sunday. And we're going to start playing Cassette Beasts on this Sunday. So hopefully I will see you there. If I don't catch you in the meantime, out and about, around, all that good stuff. But again, thanks everyone. Babysitting French kids? How horrific. I mean, I don't think they speak French, to be honest with you. I will test them now, though, just to test where they're at with this. Maybe they are French kids. Who knows? I'll find out for you, and I'll tell you all about it on Sunday. But yes. Man. Is it the microphone? Why am I choking? Thank you again, everyone. Again, Rye out there for that sub a day early. Nick for coming in with one. Paul for coming with one. Andrew for gifting one to Elizabeth. I appreciate y'all for all those subs today and all your support. Love you guys. Make sure you're in the Discord as well. There are 2 days left. 2 days left to vote in the recipes channel. I'm not sure if this is going to play an ad. I'm going to have to snooze it if it is. 2 days left in the recipes channel to vote on what our Christmas bake will be. We will be baking something, I think, in 2 weeks' time at this point. So make sure to get your vote in. There is a clear leader right now. But if a bunch of you are still waiting to get your votes in, now's the time to do it. We will have the Christmas bake coming soon. It'll be in there around Cassette Beasts time as well. I think that's all I got for you. That's all I can remember. That's the goods. That's what we got. Everyone be good to yourselves, be good to others out there. It's almost Christmas, damn it. Show some Christmas spirit. Thanks again, everyone. Love y'all. There we go. It's been great seeing you. Till Sunday, take care. Have a great rest of your week. Goodbye, friends. Where's my ending screen? There it is. Goodbye.
That's all, folks.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
All right, you know what? This one's dumb. Dump it. Trash it. This one's garbage.